Yes, and we're live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. It's coffee with cocaine and Fett and Venom and oh my god, so cool. We have some awesome gameplay, some Ellie gameplay in the background. So don't talk about my gameplay, okay? Ellie or SMFC? All right. Cool. No. 20-second delay. No, on. Yeah. I hope they don't, dude. Like, that would be really nice. Okay. So I'm gonna switch off. Should I switch off the volume? Yeah, I'm gonna switch off the volume. Alright. Okay. No, I'm switching off the volume of the game because. Yeah, it's hi chat. We've got 20 people watching. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. They can't hear you.
That's what chat is saying. XLR is saying can't hear Fett.
1 second. Yeah. All right, now it should work. Thank you for the tech support. But for future tech support, we have Amazon tech support here.
Hello, sir. Sir, how may I help you, sir?
Right. So let's do this. How do I make sure that the camera only like looks at CT? Is there an auto director for CT only?
There's no auto director. You press C and then you leave it at the person you want to spectate. Chutia.
Oh, okay.
Bot sala.
All right, fine.
What happened to the $500 million tournament that you hosted?
We have to do the finals. It's still not done. Shush. Don't start shit, okay? I don't need you to start shit right now. So, okay, maybe we can have some. Nah, actually, leave it. No volume. Let's just talk about. Let's just let the stream be about our voices.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, some ASMR stream. Can we hear some of that burping, please? Fett. Nice.
Why do you want me to burp?
Can you guys sign my Aadhaar card? Except Venom.
Yes, we can.
Right. Well, XLR, welcome to the stream. Oh, we got some like heavy hitters. XLR is in chat, guys. Shout out to XLR. He is a CS:GO streamer, PUBG streamer. Please go subscribe to him and come back. 500 crore production by a bot. Okay, so today we're talking about Sostronk. And the thing is, while we all know that Fett works for Sostronk, Fett is going to be as neutral as possible.
Balls. I'm here to defend my company.
No. He's going. We're all going to shit on Sostronk right now. That's the plan. Okay.
Yes.
So this is Arnab Goswami format.
Yes.
2v1.
The
Just how I like it.
Stop vaping into your webcam. By the way, Koki is actually having a drink. He's having an actual drink.
कुछ नहीं लौड़ा आइस टी डाल के बोल रहा है दारू पी रहा हूँ.
I'm going to spec Blair for the second round. Chal.
ये ले, देख ले.
Okay, so this is going to be an 18 plus stream. Please don't watch this on your TVs like an idiot or a chutia and then tell me, oh, my parents don't like me watching your streams. Go fuck yourself, man. Get headphones, dude. 300 rupees. Come on, man. 800 rupees.
Hey, what? $50?
No, come on. Come on.
Station पे $50.
This is what Pune guys are like, man. Fucking no sense of technology.
अबे चेन्नई में और सस्ता मिलता है. चेन्नई में और सस्ता मिलता है.
You take your i3, go fuck yourself, dude.
It still streams better than your PC.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Multi-cam podcast, gameplay. It's never been done. Shut up, Archie. Shut up. It's never been done.
I did it. What nonsense. I am 18 years. Okay, so should I moderate this and say show?
Shitting on Sostronk with Archie on stream. Everybody is very happy and like It's clickbait, by the way. We're not going to be shitting on Sostronk. We're actually going to be talking about Sostronk and matchmaking and stuff like that, and India specific conversation. So for those of you who play Counter Strike, who play matchmaking, who subscribe to Sostronk, please listen. The rest of you, please uninstall CS:GO. Fuck off. Don't be here. All right. All right. So Sostronk has a couple of paid options and unpaid options. Archie, please walk us through all of the basics.
Well, the basics are you can be a free player. It's a freemium service at the end of the day, so you can play for free. There'll be some things that will be locked away, like number of scrims that you can play, number of practice servers that you can create, and even deathmatch. There are reserved slots for people who subscribe. Now, as a subscriber, you get access to advanced stats on your profile, so all your headshots, entries, best weapon, all that stuff. You get actual stats. We are planning to improve the amount of depth the stats go into.
But
Through the course of this year.
have you considered the fact that most of your player base is illiterate and they don't understand how to read the stats?
Yeah, which is a big problem, which is why we're also launching in Europe, other places where people are literate. So,
Yeah, no, I mean, I've actually seen the graphs. I've seen the graphs. I honestly, like, obviously, because I am a casual CSGO player and I'm illiterate, both. I was looking at the graphs because I had access to your account briefly, and
Yeah.
I still do actually. And yeah, I did understand a lot of the graphs. Like, it would.
So basically, the graphs talk about your performance, the variation in your performance. So you can actually go through your profile and look at what maps you're better on, basically your IR, which maps you're contributing more to as a team player. And even your individual stats are shown as a subscriber on your profile, and you get badges, you get a special vanity badge and stuff like that. And obviously a dedicated reserved spot in the DM server. And then there's different, brackets of subscriptions. There's the monthly subscriber, there's the quarterly, the annual, and the lifetime. Now the lifetime subscription obviously is the most expensive, and you get 3x the number of points for winning.
How much is the lifetime subscription?
I don't know, 7 grand something. It's expensive. It's expensive. Not gonna lie, but you do get 3x the number of points for the lifetime subscription. A normal subscriber will get 2x the number of points, and well, a free player gets X. So that's how it's broken down. And obviously, points you can use to redeem skins off the marketplace or monitors. 144 hertz gaming monitors and or 75
so
hertz.
if I put 6K, I'm just saying, if I want to game the system, I put in 6K and then I farm like anything. I farm IR like anything, get the points. I can actually buy an LG monitor off this.
Yeah,
So
there's no gaming the system, but you can. Yeah.
okay,
I mean,
and
you still have to play.
right. No.
Yeah.
It may like if I'm getting a 20K monitor for essentially 6K.
Yeah.
Like, my question is, why hasn't Sostronk actually marketed this properly? Like, why? This is something I'm just figuring out now, that there's, that this is something you can do.
I mean, people have been doing it for a while. Like, see, the thing is, it's not easy to grind for points. It's not. Even with the 3x points, you'll get what? 15 points for winning a game?
Right.
The only realistic way that actually redeem a monitor is by topping the silver leaderboard. Which gives you the most amount of points, which is 240k. The 144 hertz monitor being 300k points.
Right.
So
you have to top it.
Best
twice.
of luck farming. Like, I've been playing for a year on the platform. I have 10k points.
Oh shit. So maybe can we switch off your phones? Switch off your goddamn fucking phones.
My phone's always on silent. I'm a good boy.
That
like
was my
that.
work phone. Though.
Wait,
That was my
I need to
work
switch up.
phone.
1 second.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, he has like fucking DGs playing, man, and they'll copyright this nonsense. Like, all this shit.
And look at how rich he is. It's my work phone.
Yeah, I have 2 phones.
This is my work phone. This is my Poontang phone.
Wow.
Are we done?
I have Dragon Ball Z. Okay, I have Dragon Ball
God,
Z.
what a nerd. What a nerd.
So, that's what I have. Anyway, so Cocaine, you want to weigh in on this? Like, anything interesting?
See, the Sostronk point just now, I think it's fine. Like, I mean, the subscription thing, like, it's okay. It's people who play seriously can afford a subscription. If you don't want to play seriously, play for free.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about that?
See,
I think
for me, one thing that I have noticed is that a lot of people. So I used to stream. I stream for Sostronk as well, right? On their channel, and a lot of people come up to me and say on chat that we would subscribe, but it's too expensive. We would subscribe, but it's too expensive.
How expensive is the monthly
So
thing?
monthly thing is about $400.
it's
Uh,
$400 now.
yeah. So it
I
is.
can understand why it's expensive because $400 is an LE account or some shit like that on
Bro,
CS:GO
an
India.
LE account is more expensive than
That's
that.
right,
It's
okay, what-
$13.
Wow.
13 to $15.
No wonder
Six
people
pack.
make money off this shit, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, you should start like selling like accounts. Like do it.
It is not ethical.
It's okay, man. We're Indian. It's okay. Just sell, dude. Sell.
So I get asked, like, these are a couple of questions that I get asked very often.
Mhm.
A, what is the benefit of playing on Sostronk? And B, why is it so expensive? So the benefit of playing on Sostronk is quite
128.
obvious. You
Like
it's 128 tick servers as opposed to 64 ticks on matchmaking. Plus, on an average, at any given time of day, you will be facing off against better players on Sostronk than you would be on matchmaking.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a very easy trade-off. You get better servers, you get better players.
I disagree with that second point.
Oh, you don't get better players.
No.
That's because you play like trust factor matchmaking. All you play against are hackers.
No, I'm talking about last I over the last month or two, I feel like the average level of so strong players has dropped.
Yeah, that's because we're getting a lot of newer players right now. Like
I
a
mean,
lot of newer players. So
I
and
know,
also
but so
like
I'll tell you what. When So Strong initially came out, like when before the new client, like way back,
yeah,
right? We used to play on So Strong for the better players. Like that is how it started, right?
yeah.
Like
See,
that's
now there's a
why.
huge problem. So I read a lot of these posts on CS:GO India that Sostronk has such toxic players. And like, okay, so here's the thing: the old guard who play regularly on Sostronk are, the tryhards, as I like to call them. Okay, and
Careful
when
not
they
to
get,
insult your customer base.
no, they are tryhards. Like that's what they want to play competitively. They have that competitive spirit in them. They want to play. They want to, win. They're not
Right.
playing to have fun. They're playing to win. That is how they derive their fun, is by winning. And when they get new players on their team who really don't know what the fuck they're doing, they get triggered a lot. And that's what leads to some certain amount of toxicity. Now we are trying to introduce, we have plans of introducing some karma system of sorts. I'm not really sure. I'm not really privy to the particulars. I am, but I'm not really allowed to say much more
NDA,
than that.
NDA. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
but we are planning to start a karma system after the anti-cheat. Right now, obviously, anti-cheat is
Yes.
numero uno.
Yeah. But
So
how many months has your anti-cheat been in development?
it's been in development for what, since September last year.
Oh.
So it's
So
been a while
are
coming.
you guys like buying cheats and then like running it against your anti-cheat?
Yeah.
Shit, that's expensive, dude. That's
No, so
damn expensive.
we've been testing it out. Different cheats, different methods of cheating, stuff like that. We have very good devs working on the anti-cheat, which is why it's taking time. We don't want to release a half-assed product, right? See, this is what we've noticed, even with PUBG, right? Recent anti-cheat update. All
Right.
the cheaters just came out of the woodwork, and now every game or every other game you'll face a cheater.
Yeah, because the moment you announce an anti-cheat, they're
Yeah.
going to come to see if their cheats work. Like they've paid money for
Exactly.
their cheats. Yeah.
And then you have cunts like Sparsh Chaudhary on Facebook, right? And Priyanshu Yadav, whose entire livelihood depends on.
Can you let's not name like these fuckers, like, yeah.
I like to name them, calling them out pieces of shit, human pieces of garbage. Okay.
I'll have to go back and edit this shit. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Can't.
So,
Uh,
so these are the people who are ruining the experience for everybody involved because they're ruining the community. They like I guess I can't you can't really solely blame the people who are cheating, but also the people who are buying the cheats. But then uh, lifeless losers are everywhere, right? People who need to cheat to win because they're absolute horse shit at the game.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, the anti-cheat you want to release needs to be robust, and that's what we're trying, which is why it's taking so much time. And this is why I like the community so much. At least our old community, the people who've been really, who've stuck by Sostronk for a very long time. They're patient. They're not jumping down our throats. Yes, we've lost a lot of people because of the influx in cheaters. I won't lie. There are a lot of cheaters on Sostronk.
Yeah.
Because
Well, to be
there are people.
honest, I've actually in matchmaking, as we've been playing over the last few days, I feel that the less number of cheaters in matchmaking nowadays.
Bro, you're boosted SMFC. Shush.
I don't think
I
so.
fucking
Like,
carried each and every
wait,
game.
which rank are you? Which rank are you?
Who, me or
Yeah.
Fett?
No, you. Cocaine. You.
I am currently SMFC.
Is the
Boosted.
is the SMFC rank
Boosted.
seeing less hackers in Nova ranks and MG1 ranks?
No, bro, I'm telling you something.
is
He
that
queues for non-prime matchmaking and shits on Novas.
I
That's
solo
what he
queue,
does.
okay? I solo queue trust matchmaking, okay? Like
Yeah,
there is nothing.
he's the guy. He's the guy that 90% of the posts are regarding. मेरे team के सामने SNFC कैसे आ गया? And they're like a bunch of MG1s there just
तो
shitting
मैं
bricks
क्या कर सकता
and
हूँ?
Cocaine just taking his massive cock and jamming it down their throats. कि ले,
मैं क्या
ले.
By the way,
Valve का-
this is 18 plus stream, okay? So like just like unplug your headset and like play it in your living room if you want to be LG in front of your parents. Okay. Cocaine, go. Defend your honor, dude. Defend your honor. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing,
It
bro?
is. I did what can I do? I solo queue matchmaking. By like trust me, not even prime. Like I just click fine. Okay, like I log in. I don't warm up. I just fine. I just play a game. What can I do if I'm getting MGs in my MGs, DMGs, LEs?
See, that's your elo. That's why.
But then why am I winning all of the game, idiot?
I love triggering Cocaine, dude.
This is what I miss. Okay, alright, coming back to the topic. Coming back to the fact that a lot of people are finding Sostronk expensive at 400 rupees a month. Why not go like a little cheaper? Like, seriously.
So, again, we have plans to change that up. Once
Okay.
anti-cheat releases, we have a lot of things planned for the subscription model.
Hmm.
Again, I can't go into too much detail, but we are planning
Why
to
do we
make
call
it.
this asshole? He can't go
No,
into detail.
I can't go into details. It's like I can't lose my job, bro. I mean,
Can't. Do it for
can't,
PC peasants, bro.
can't.
Break your NDA.
yeah, balls. No, but we are looking to change the subscription prices, alter it to, maybe we might go down the regional pricing route like Steam used to, and then the devs were like, all the publishers were like, nahi, hame paisa de paisa, and then they said no, fuck you to regional pricing. But we are trying to go down that route to a certain extent. And I just got shit on the video. God damn it, that headshot. Anyway, so
Give
we just-
give discounted prices, man. See, if you're gonna charge us $400 for something that basically costs the price of the game monthly, other than the sale price,
yeah.
I'm not gonna pay. It's not worth it. Even if I really want it, it's just not.
सोच ना.
It's not feasible.
So
Yeah, but right now, see, that's the thing. This is my personal opinion. I feel that for the price that we're charging, at least for the monthly subscription, right? I don't think that subscribing, like a lot of people will disagree with me. Like even Blair, he disagrees with me. Like I'll pay just for that DM spot, right? Just for that reserved DM spot, I'm willing to pay $400 a month.
I
I'm
did.
like, look,
I did
Uh,
pay $400 a month for that DM slot.
yeah. See, there are people like Blair and Cocaine out there, but like for me, if I'm spending $400, I've said this that I would like more.
That's
Right, if it's
that's
a
the only case where we put Blair and cocaine in the same category. Otherwise, very different categories.
Topkek says, nah, SSTK should be free for life. There is one thing, there is matchmaking. Topkek, go play that, no? See, this is
See,
what annoys
listen,
me.
listen. Okay, let's ignore what Topcake says, because you know it's not important. What I'm saying is more important.
Yeah.
Look, I totally get it. Sostronk offers you 128 tick servers in Chennai, in Bangalore, like servers which are fucking right next to your house. You can literally walk up to the servers and like have sex with the servers. That's one of the great things about Sostronk. You can.
I wouldn't recommend it.
It's fine. But the thing is, if you're going to charge as much as the cost of the game per month, then that's not going to incentivize people to like look at this much better form of Counter Strike, which is 128 tick Counter Strike. See, at the end of the day, I am not a pro. I'm not. I'm a filthy casual. Okay, and I think right now, like I get why Sostronk was at a time where everybody was playing on Sostronk to get good, but maybe it's time to shift to the casuals because we're more in number in India. We're in the
Yeah.
millions. Okay.
So we've had that discussion, and we are taking steps to appeal to the more the regular crowd, the people who just want to have fun, like who come back from a day of work, college, school, tuition.
Exactly.
Okay?
Have you
And
considered
or
having
ass whooping from
types
mom
of
and dad.
subscriptions?
Yeah, and or an ass whooping from mom and dad, and just want to blow off some steam and
Oh,
have
you
some
mean
fun with their friends.
like Tech Boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fett. No, but Fett,
Like
have you
GTD,
guys
right?
considered-
We want the GTDs on our platform.
Wait, Fett, 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Have you considered having 2 different types of subscriptions, maybe?
No, so that's what
Like
we are
breaking
looking
it
at. Exactly. We are looking down, we may be going down that route. So one for the regular gamers who don't really give a fuck about scrims or practice servers,
Yeah.
but just want to DM and have the vanity items on their profiles, stuff like that, drops, consumables. We are
What
currently working on that.
gamify your ecosystem.
Yeah, the
Like-
system.
like
Exactly.
trading-
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, you should be able. I should be able to send points to XYZ. Figure out how people can abuse those systems.
Precisely.
Yeah.
But see, what people don't realize is that, look, we are a company of 13 people with 5, 6 devs. Okay. These things take time. And anti-cheat being the primary focus of the dev cycles, these things will be rolling out slower, because for us as a company to be taken seriously as a platform going forward, and especially with the ranking system and the number of points that we're giving out for our leaderboards, we need a robust anti-cheat, and that has been the primary focus for a while. And that's what we want to do right now, because with anti-cheat we can see that, look, if we get a good anti-cheat, which is what this is shaping up to be, I'm pretty sure we can get more people on the platform, because everyone's sick of hackers on MM.
Yeah.
And since it is a freemium service, and the anti-cheat will be available to everybody, regardless of whether you're a paying subscriber or not.
That's stupid. Why would you do that?
Because you don't want to paywall the anti-cheat to subscribers. That is just bad business practice. You don't want to do that. You give because see, we've noticed it. People are willing to pay to support a platform they feel is worth it.
No,
Having an anti-cheat.
No, what I'm saying is reduce the current price. It's a suggestion. You're biz dev, so you can tell me why I'm wrong. Reduce the current price. Maybe suppose it's $100 or $200, like half.
Yeah.
So $200 a month into 12 is how much you're paying a year. Fine, that's not much. And and just say if you're willing to pay 200 rupees a month, then you get the anti-cheat, or 100 rupees a month, then you get the anti-cheat. Like, why not do that? And then you'll have like so many more people just signing up for that anti-cheat. That would be your unique selling point.
No, what we want to do is bring people onto the platform,
Okay.
play on the platform, and have them stay on the platform for reasons other than pay for anti-cheat. That is just, see, either you go down the ESEA route, which is pay,
That's what I was about to bring up. Yeah, like
just pay. Like you're essentially paying for that anti-cheat with ESEA. There's nothing else, right?
Yeah, and I guess that's what I'm like
I think that works.
saying here.
But then look at how ESEA look. ESEA is the first mover in this arena, right? Faceit doesn't charge you for their anti-cheat. You get to play on their anti-cheat secure servers, regardless of whether you're a paying customer or not. But Faceit charges for tournament. Like you need to be a subscriber to enter certain tournaments,
Right.
the higher prize pools, and obviously FPL and all that stuff. Which we're trying to follow
The face it business model.
Faceit model and build on that
Right.
and change it up. It works more, and you have to also
between
keep in mind.
ASCA and Face It's doing better, like financially.
No, not really. They're
Okay.
a pretty. I think ESEA comes out on top, but then ESEA they have partnerships with ESL, and they have other streams. They're very versatile as a company
The
in
thing
that regard.
see, I think ESEA lacks in a lot of other features. Like, I think the only thing ESEA focus on is their anti-cheat.
Anti-cheat.
Other than that,
And-
they have you seen their client? It looks so fucking horrible.
Yeah, and look, at the end of the day, you have to realize that ESEA is based in a country. Even Faceit to a certain extent are based in countries where people have much higher disposable income than
That's
India and other parts of Asia.
What do you guys do if ASCA comes to India?
Cry.
No, I mean, I'm seriously saying, do you think people will actually sign up for ESCA over social?
I doubt it. They don't like if they launch servers in India, then it's a question of the strength of the anti-cheat and the cost of entry. I don't see ESEA reducing their prices for India because they haven't. Look, ESEA already tried. They have servers in Singapore, but nobody plays on it.
Okay, in a hypothetical situation, like let's fast forward to like 4-5 months later, and your anti-cheat is out. It's working flawlessly. It's great. Everybody's happy. CS:GO India shitposts like drop down dramatically. Blair's really bored. You're
that's
really
what
bored. Everyone's really bored because suddenly the drama is dead. And we're in that ecosystem. What other challenges do you think Sostronk will face in terms of getting newer players on board onto the platform?
So we have to, find a way. See, as more and more people come onto the platform, right? Most of the problems that we're facing right now will disappear, apart from the cheater problem, which is unbalanced matchmaking. People, another constant complaint is that I play on Sostronk, everyone's flaming me because I'm new. The reason that doesn't happen so often on Valve is because there's so many
Rank
people playing matchmaking. Rank distribution normalizes. Right now we can't do that. Although our matchmaking algorithm is built in such a way that it takes ranks into account, but because at any given time there aren't 10 players of the same elo playing, you have to mix and match, because again our matching system is built in such a way that it ensures that you get a game.
Yeah.
Okay, after a certain amount of points.
That's more important than, of course, yeah. But I can see why. See, which is why I feel like the more if you tailor your business model to get the filthy casuals like me, and Zet and everybody in PC Peasants currently, then you're more likely to not have these problems, because then it normalizes, as you said, right? And that's what you're looking for. So the more numbers you have, the better the system works, right?
Yeah, you see, like right now in chat, you can read just Wag Dance is saying, I was bullied as a silver elite on Sostronk. I mean, those things tend to happen because, look, I'll be honest, even I am guilty of this. When I started playing CSGO, I started getting better at CSGO. I would get really frustrated when people of
lower skill level,
like slightly lower skill would come and quote unquote ruin my game. But then as I started looking at the game and I realized that I have no future in it, I chilled the fuck out. And right now, I don't care if my team has silvers or gober elites or even wood chick. I don't give a fuck. Right? For me, it's about having a good time myself and showing them, a good time.
One second. You guys have a YouTube channel. Why not just use that YouTube channel to sort of start like a like a tutorial series on like, okay, you're a paying subscriber of Sostronk. Here, watch these videos. Okay, watch these
Yeah.
videos. These are like the things that people are not talking about in other tutorials. Like you have Blair, Ux, you, Equitas. Like you're all great players. Like have a tutorial series so that if I'm a Nova and I decide, okay, let me sign up for Sostronk. All my friends have signed up for Sostronk, and I want to get better as well. There in your newsletter, or if you have a newsletter, you do have newsletter. You send like these monthly tutorials. Okay, these are all the smokes for Mirage. Fucking learn them, and this is how you learn them. Download this workshop map, and you can have Blair's smooth and sexy voice or your smooth and sexy voice is sort of
Yeah.
like like holding us by the dick and walking us through these smokes. Because I think if you're going to join a platform which has better players, you
Yeah.
need some sort of like a bridge. You need people to like tell you how it's done.
See, okay, now we've tried this, learning CS:GO or through tutorials. I've seen that it's not ideal because firstly there's so much content out there in terms of teaching uh how to play CS, right?
Right.
And there's no reason for us to invest time in doing something that's already out there. We've actually gone down
Yeah,
this road.
I agree with this. 'Cause, I mean,
And one more thing, like right now, Face It is a financial giant. Like they have all the money. They are even richer than ESEA. And I'm just looking up numbers. Face It has 1 out of 10 of the entire CS:GO base playing on their platform. That is huge. Okay, and the reason Face It has they have their own Face It exclusive league, which is anti-cheat exclusive. Like you must have the anti-cheat running and be a subscriber to play on their exclusive division. And again, we've tried something like that with the gold leaderboard, that you have to be a subscriber to be eligible to get into next and play on the gold leaderboard and stuff like that. And because of our leaderboard and our reward mechanism, people are coming on board. We see the user base growing on a monthly basis. And look, most of our marketing right now, I think we are. See, I don't think I'm any longer a part of the marketing team because I've decided to shift more to the dev side recently. So the thing is, most of our marketing, I think, will be targeted more to the regular users post the release of anti-cheat. Because from my personal experience, the worst people to come on to play against or with are either cheaters and or the extremely toxic people.
Yeah.
So to tackle these two things, like obviously cheaters is an anti-cheat, but the toxic people is what we are currently trying to address. Like not currently, like we'll be trying to address with say a karma system,
Yeah, rating system. Yeah.
a rating system. So we haven't really worked out the details of it,
Just
but
ask Uber, dude. Like, I need help. Just use the Uber.
the thing is,
5-star
I
rating
think what
thing.
Venom is trying to say is that it's not about actually creating the content, but like at least educating. Like, don't do it from scratch. Do it from existing videos or something. But put it out somewhere.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Just you guys identify which are the good tutorials, which should take
Yeah.
And just
an
compile them,
evening's
like,
Google search, and just say, "Hey, we found this tutorial. It's great. Watch it. Just put it in your fucking newsletter. Content
Yeah, that's it.
makes itself." I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
we
like,
can- yeah, we can try doing stuff like this. I think I'll actually tell the marketing team that this is actually a good idea. Yeah, I agree.
because if there's a Warhol video which he's already done, and we all love Warhol, we love
Yeah, I mean,
whatever.
Yeah.
that's
And
like how.
you guys decide what we should be watching. Tell us, like, and it
Yeah,
should go to
filter
everybody.
the content. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then maybe like if suppose you're concentrating on smokes, and later on when you do have these fun maps, like somebody mentioned in chat, so strong tests, like
Yeah.
like have
See,
like a
it's
this
it's
thing
very
where-
weird, right? Once I was showing showcasing a map on stream for the Sostronk stream, and a lot of people didn't even know that you could sign into you can create your own practice server, get into an empty server, and practice with your team.
Dude, you need to have tutorials for at least how to use the app, how to
Yeah.
send friend requests, how to add streamers, how to join a streamer's log. You have so many streamers. You have Venom for Brutality streaming for Sostronk next. Maybe like I don't know how to join those games if you are at that level. Actually, if you're at that level, you'll know. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like suppose
No,
like we are
we,
16 or me or whatever. Like yeah.
Yeah, we have, see again, we have quite a few programs down. Again, it's in the pipeline, um, which target messaging and tutorials and everything. But for us right now, I know we might be getting a bit tunnel vision with this, but it is very important that we have a working anti-cheat for us personally, because see, we're all, at the end of the day, Sostronk is made up of a bunch of people who love the game.
Yeah.
We've all played the game at some level and we love the game, and we all are unanimous in our opinion when we say that cheats and cheaters,
Some
like,
of
they
the,
draw us out
See,
of the experience. Yeah.
No, I agree, and I'll tell. There's another, additional benefit I would think to that. That is, from a business perspective, I would think, it gives you a product to go with your service. So
Yeah.
it keeps your business diversified a bit.
I agree, but see, also
No,
one
I'm
of the
saying it's a
things
good
with
thing.
one of the things with marketing right now is that, see, since our product isn't completely finished, okay,
No, that's fine. Yeah,
we need to market carefully, because if we
I'm not even talking
oversell,
about that. That
yeah,
is,
I know,
yeah. Go ahead. Like I'm just clearing that up.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
marketing.
saying that we need to market it carefully in the sense that, make sure that we don't oversell right now. Because one of the things we realized with our ranking system, right? We released a ranking system, and yes, it did lead to a huge influx of users, but it also opened the floodgates for hackers, right? And that is something we want to tackle ASAP, because we are bleeding users because of the cheater problem.
Hey,
One more
Vedant,
thing
So
that,
I
move
think
your
that's a
mic.
very important takeaway for everybody who uses Sostronk or who has also left Sostronk. And maybe you should consider coming back because you've essentially voted with your wallet. You've essentially told these guys, look, fuck you, I'm not giving you my money if you don't fix the cheater problem. And now they're fixing the cheater problem. So I that's a good thing. That I'm glad you guys are taking it as seriously as like the
Yeah,
general
Fett,
yeah,
like,
move your mic a bit away from your mouth.
fine, pro.
no man, we deep
That was
throat our mics like
Yeah,
that's what we do. It's almost 9. It's 9:15. So let's just let two
oh yeah.
minutes. 2 minutes. We'll read chat. We'll spend some time reading chat, guys. This is I have been reading chat, teenage gamer. I'm just not a rude little cunt. So I've not been like talking over
Interrupting people.
Archie
Yeah,
and cocaine.
exactly.
Yeah, we're all reading chat. All right.
Everyone is reading chat. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
don't
Everyone
worry.
is.
Yeah, we're all reading chat. Now's the time to ask your retarded questions and we'll answer them. So strong questions preferable, but if it's not so strong related, that's also fine. Go ahead, ask cocaine from me and Fett anything you feel like. Fett is vape niche. Both are
yeah,
vape
boy.
niche.
Vibe nice.
I'm clean.
Fuck off.
I am clean. Robo, don't you have a girlfriend? Interesting, Robo. Robo, tell us about your girlfriend.
She's a girl. It's his friend.
Ask Cocaine to stream It's Been Forever. Cocaine, what do you say?
Yeah, should be doable sometime.
Sometime?
I've actually started.
So I
playing
like
it.
Ishan Devecha's
Yes,
question.
yes,
If
we
Face
can
It is
search.
better, then why use Sostronk? I mean, look,
Because face.
you don't. Not everybody in India pings well to Face It.
Yeah.
Face It
I,
doesn't have servers in India.
I get like 30% loss on Face It.
Yeah.
I get
I
30%
also don't
loss.
like the interface, like for some reason.
Hey, Spike just sponsored. Thank you so much for Spike, guys. Please type hashtag Spike is love. Please. Thank you, Spike. Thank you for the sponsorship. We don't have the notifications because it's not working. Sorry, but Spike, thank you so much for the sponsor, man. Welcome to the PC Peasants family. This is your family. This cocaine.
Why of Dota 2 at so strong?
This is a funny question. Actually, when
Good
Sostronk
question.
started out, they wanted to do CS:GO and Dota both, but the Dota matchmaking client itself, like Valve, actually
It's so good.
cares about
Cares.
Dota.
Yeah.
They give a
Exactly. Like so fucking good.
Yeah.
there's no point. Like no other platform with Dota actually. Like, even Faceit, I think, has a Dota platform, but I doubt hardly a handful of people use it. So again, you have to understand that we are a startup with limited resources. So we decided to put all our eggs in one basket. CS:GO didn't have a dedicated, like in India, didn't have a dedicated 128 tick client, and so we thought it'd be better to go down the CS:GO route rather than, you know, hedge our bets with Dota as well. And exactly like Vivek says, Vivek is a professional Dota 2 caster. You don't need a separate third-party client for Dota.
Yeah.
The matching client is godlike.
In fact, like if Valve cared about Counter Strike, we probably would not have any need for
Need
ESA,
yeah,
ESA,
face
Faceit,
it or so strong.
or so
Yeah.
strong. The reason that they don't give a shit because they're not making as much money is the reason we have these platforms, and we definitely need this in India because, dude, I like playing on 5 ping. Like that's the shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit! 5 ping 128 tick servers, man.
I feel like Sostrong's marketing team needs to be like 5 ping. Like just have Blair come to the mic and go, motherfucker, 5 ping. You know?
See,
And that's
again,
it,
Ishan,
that's
the
the
thing is
ad.
like the Sostronk servers, when you connect to overseas server, the lag is terrible, which is most of the time. Ishan, okay, now I don't want to sound like a brat, but dude, you're playing for fucking free. Okay, there's a ping limiter for subscribers. Either subscribe and get that ping limiter if ping is such an issue. Because our overseas servers, we use data centers. If your ISP isn't routing well to those data centers, we can't help it. We have to look at cost versus, we have our own numbers to look out for. We can't really. Also, we
Again,
don't know the routing for every ISP in India. It's impossible. There's so many.
yeah,
So
and see what people need to understand also is that yeah, like Sosang is still a service at the end of the day, but it just needs to be proportional. I think that is what people come. I think that sums up what Venom wanted to say. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it cannot be like 400. That is the main issue. That other than that, I think like
yeah, so
the
that's I
main thing
already
is
told you, right? We are
Yeah,
looking
no,
at
no.
changing the
See,
subscription
look,
model.
Ishan, if you're pinging badly to another server overseas, then that's your internet's issue. Oh, that's your internet. That's your routing.
Okay,
That's not.
we have another expert
can't-
in the house who can talk about So Strong.
Oh
Blair
my
Daddy.
god! Oh my
Blair Daddy
god!
has arrived.
Oh my god!
sit, sit, sit.
Talking about subscription cost and complaining about lag on.
Hey
I don't know
Blair,
why I
what's
got
up?
dragged into this, but what's up, man?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sitting on RG's lap right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God. Oh, that's this.
We're gonna get flagged.
Alright, you're gonna answer questions. You're gonna answer questions.
This is disgusting. He's moving his thigh up my ass right now. It's horrible. Like,
I'll even spec Blair, just for this.
this is horrible as fuck. This is
Yeah.
very uncomfortable for me, so let's make this quick.
No, so we were basically talking about reducing the prices for subscription. Do you think that's something you guys would consider?
For so strong.
Yeah.
So yeah, it comes down to this, right? It just comes. Look, at the end of the day, it's a business model.
Yeah.
And the initial price which we put forth for what we were offering was, it was much lesser than what it was. Than what we planned initially. And then we push out a feature set, and it just comes down to sustainability. Like if you look at ESCA, if you look at Faceit, it's way more than what we are. Like I think Faceit's like freaking like what, almost like £8, £9, if I'm not mistaken. And
Yeah, but-
with the anti-cheat coming out,
Mhm.
we feel it's more of a value add overall. At the same time, it's a hard decision to make, right? We don't want to turn away people, but at the same time, you got to stay afloat. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah, and I understand that, but when you're charging the cost of one game per month, essentially, like that's the cost of it's what, $400. So CS:GO is $400.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if you could like reduce it, maybe make it half, or I don't know, like a discounted price, I know you guys have been catering to the tryhards and the professional players so far, but if you reduce the price, you'd have more numbers because you'd have casuals like
No,
myself.
true.
Yeah.
That is completely true, and that's something which is something in the works. It completely depends on what we can offer. Now, for example, with our anti cheat coming up, which is it's pretty hardcore. Like what we've been working on, it's been taking a long time, but it's something that we believe will be on par very soon, like in a few months to, let's say, a Faceit or an ESCA, for example. With that as a value add, we feel we can get more people on the system, and with that, maybe it's not like this is fixed and it's written in stone; it can't change. We might be looking to have regional pricing, because I know that's one thing which many other, I think ESCM messed up there when they launched in Asia. They didn't go for regional pricing; they stuck with their American pricing, which didn't work. It just didn't work at all, right, in Asia. So we I wouldn't be surprised if Sostronk is obviously the decision doesn't rest with me alone. We have to talk internally and all that stuff. But I think regional pricing is something which can be implemented once we have a substantial user base.
Is regional pricing
yeah.
the tech to force regional pricing? Is that something that will take time to develop?
No, regional pricing is it's pretty easy, to be very honest. Like we have the ability to implement it. I think it's live itself. Like we haven't really used it, but we can do it. But it's just that our user base right now is completely concentrated in India and a little bit of Asia, so to speak, right? But once we expand out into EU, perhaps into NA, then yeah, we can have different pricing points depending on the region. Now that is something which we would want to implement, but that can only happen once the user base grows. And till we get there, we can't really take that call, so to speak.
All right, guys. That's about it. We're gonna have to wrap up this little podcast. Thank you, Blair. Thank you for dropping by. You should actually.
So soft. Yeah, boy.
This is gonna be a GIF. Okay, this is gonna be a GIF.
Yeah. CS:GO India incoming.
Yeah. Somebody clip this. Make it a GIF. I will.
Clip it.
If you do it, I'll subscribe for Sostronk.
I don't even know why I'm wearing shades right now. It's fucking dark as fuck. But
Anyway.
all right, guys, I'm out. I'm gonna give it over to Archie.
Yeah,
His thigh
alright.
might be dying right now.
No.
He's just like, he's light as a feather.
He's become buff. He's become much bigger than he was when I met
Yeah,
him.
bro. He's gotten 4-pack abs now. He's like. He's
Dude,
gotten a 4-pack ab.
Cocaine, you and I need to hit the gym.
Yeah.
Like seriously. Like we need to.
No man, I'm happy. I'm happy with my 1-pack.
Yeah. It's good.
Family pack, bro.
He's getting laid, dude. This is the talk of a man who's getting laid. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This was Cocaine, Fett, and Venom, the old PC Peasants squad. If you guys like this podcast, we'll try to do this once a week. We'll pick a topic. I know we don't read chat in these podcasts because
See,
it's
wait,
not about you
let's
guys.
address that right now. So the thing is, we are reading chat, but we are also not trying to interrupt, the other person's.
Hey, XLR said lol. Cocaine. That's what it would be like if we kept reading chat. Okay?
Yeah.
No offense, XLR. Please don't attack me like that, people. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will be back with more of these podcasts.
And I'll try to do a stream this month. We'll try to do a few
This
streams.
month.
Don't like take him up on that.
I'm ending this.
I gave him a very realistic timeline this month. Okay, like I was very realistic.
Yes, that's actually pretty realistic. Fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't
This
get
month.
more
Fair
real
enough,
than
fair
that.
No false hopes, no false promises. We'll try to do one.
All right.
Chalo, guys. Peace. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Take care.
Peace and happy game.
God recorded, damn it.